Alright, what's up everyone? It's been a little while since I made a video, but I thought I would make one final video to wrap up 2021, kind of just reminisce on the things that have happened to me this year, the videos that I've uploaded, the tech that I have reviewed, just give you a little quick, I don't know, like a recap, roundup type deal. I watched MKBHD's roundup for 21 and I was like, might be a good idea to do the same thing, so yeah, this is kind of similar to that, I suppose. So I've got my iPad here, and I'm going to venture onto my channel. So yeah, 2021 has been a very weird year, much like 2020, even though we thought it was going to be a little bit better, but yeah, I really thought that it was going to be a bit more exciting, more things were going to happen, maybe we could have traveled, but then we got hit with a couple of variants, so a lot of fun. Why is this not on here? So one of the first things that I really got up to, well, technically was the end of last year, was Alice in Wonderland. So went to Hidden Valley and the after party, and that was sick. I think the main video dropped last year, but the Hidden Valley after party, I uploaded that beginning of this year. And fun fact, Newshub used my footage in their news article, and I was like thinking about that. I was like, that's pretty buzzy. They did not pay me, they did not tell me that they were going to, but they used it. They didn't credit me either. So I don't know what. It's like public domain, which is, but would have been nice. Would have been nice, Newshub. So the next video, or the official first video of 21, was test driving Tesla in Auckland. Well, I actually captured the footage at the end of 2020 while I was up in Auckland, but that was a fun experience. Model 3 performance, go for a hoon. As you can see, repping the plaid. Can't wait to see one of those in person. But yeah, that has kind of come full circle on me, the whole Tesla thing. If you know me personally, then you know what I'm on about, but I'll leave it at that for now. Next was goodbye to the 12 Mini. So I bought one last year and I really liked it, but I sold it because I felt like I didn't have a use for it. So I think I'm glad I sold it when I did, but I really missed that green color. That was a weird video. I think I got a lot of dislikes on that one. Now everyone's complaining about no dislikes anymore, and no, you can't see dislikes, but I think that's a good thing because a lot of people dislike my videos and I'd rather just ignore that. I'm just kidding, of course. If you don't like my shit, dislike it. The next one was AirPods Pro replacement program. I had to get my AirPods Pro replaced. That one actually did, those support videos, like I did one about MacBook Pro replacement program, they actually do really good. I think people are just curious as to what the actual experience is, or people Googling tech support problems and they come across videos like that. Just provides them a little bit of reassurance that Apple will look after you, in most cases, of course. So that was interesting. Pitaka carbon fiber watch band, I still have it, it's behind the camera there, I'm not going to pull it out, otherwise it's going to make a mess, but I don't really use it a hell of a lot. Like I buy all these style bands. I bought the Milanese loop, I bought the leather band, well actually I bought the leather one off AliExpress, but I use sport bands on a day-to-day basis because they're comfortable, and when I go to the gym I don't have to think twice about replacing the band, it's just ready to go. Either way, I still like that watch band. I'll whip it out and wear it occasionally, but it's definitely not on my wrist every day, and do I regret it? No, but could I have saved the money? Yeah. Next one is my 1,000 subscribers special, which wasn't really a special. I got 46 views. But yeah, hit 1,000 subscribers this year, which is awesome. That I've been wanting to get that milestone for the past 7 or 8 years, so finally got there. Don't give up on your dreams, kids. It is unreal, kind of. I mean, 1,000 subscribers is not a lot, but there's about maybe 1,000 people who liked what they saw. They hit the subscribe button. They had they believed that I had some sort of potential. But if you are subscribed, I really appreciate it. Thank you for paying attention to my videos and to my channel. I've said this before, and I said it in that video. I will never ever give up uploading videos. I will, it doesn't matter. This whole subscriber thing, view thing, is not really a massive fuss like it used to be, but it still kind of is, but just not really as much these days. I just like creating, and it's a privilege to be able to pick up my camera when I do have a moment to make a video. So I'll find the time to do that. It depends if life gets in the way, but I vow to at least upload 1 or 2 videos a year to at least, keep this channel somewhat alive. It's been really difficult to be creative over the past couple of years, but I hope that changes in 2022. Okay, next up we have a whole bunch of Alice in Wonderland and Quicks, Alice in Wonderland, T1R. That was a pretty insane week and a bit. Yeah, so over 2 weeks, Alice in Wonderland and Quicks in Wellington, and then Alice in Wonderland again in Auckland. That was really, really fun. She put on a hell of a show, and she's just gone on to do some really incredible things. More new music from her next year, which is really exciting. And yeah, she's just killing it with the shows over in the US. Hopefully we see her back in New Zealand or Australia soon. And then I'll definitely be there. Or who knows, maybe I might be Temple of Wonderland, or what's the other one? I can't remember the name of it, but maybe I might do that, 22 or 23. I uploaded a management assignment video, which was unlisted, so hopefully no one watching this has seen that, because it was a bit of a shit show. But anyways, the Lost Earbuds Curse was a really funny, actually it wasn't funny because it only got 32 views, but I thought it was interesting, because I lost my Powerbeats Pro, I bought a new set of Powerbeats, and then I found the Powerbeats Pro, so there you go. So there are a couple of videos that actually got a decent amount of traction on this channel, which is really awesome. First is the Galaxy Fold. I still have it, of course. It's I've got my D-brand skin on it, finally. I still really like this phone. I stand by everything that I said in that video. I've kind of fallen out of love. Not really. I think the best way to sum it up over the period that I've owned it is the foldable aspect of this phone has worn off. Like, the novelty has kind of worn off. Like, I do use this phone. It is in my rotation, but I find that I can do everything that on this phone that I can do on this phone. I don't need a foldable, and that's just me. Maybe it's because I haven't been traveling, or maybe it's just I've got too many phones lying around. But yeah, the novelty's worn off, and I could definitely see myself living without it. Don't know if I'm gonna sell it, but I still think the phone is incredible. If you are thinking about picking it up as your main phone, you can get a good deal on it. Go for it. But if you've already got a decent flagship, then I wouldn't worry so much about keeping up with foldable tech. And the second one is the 13 Mini, which is over here. Still use it as my daily driver, still trusty and reliable as ever. I love it. It has been so liberating not carrying around a massive phone in my pocket, especially when I'm at the gym. I do catch myself kind of squinting at it every now and again, so that is when I kind of feel like maybe I should get a bigger phone, but this will probably carry me on into 22 until the iPhone 14 Pro arrives. But yeah, again, everything that I said in that video, I stand by it. I think it's a wonderful little phone. Not for everybody, but if you're looking for a second phone, or if you don't like big phones, or if you want to try an iPhone but you have like a Mi 11 Ultra or a Pixel 6 Pro or something, then this is the iPhone to get. I also did a video about the 14-inch MacBook Pro, which I thought honestly would have gotten a little bit more traction, but it didn't, which is okay. Do I regret buying it? Kind of, because the original plan was to buy a 16-inch MacBook Pro with the education discount and like the free AirPods, which will be happening in like a month. But I jumped the gun. I was bored because I had some time off, and I was like, I really want to make a video about this thing, and I've been watching other people's videos, and I bought one that was in stock, and I've been using it ever since, and I really like the laptop, so I don't regret it in that aspect. It's a really good laptop. I might do a review on it next year, like a long-term kind of deal, like just super simple, keep it simple, but the bottom line is, if you are in the market for a new MacBook, buy an M1 Pro or a Max or whatever your budget allows, or even just the standard M1 is fantastic, but I think they're refreshing them next year, so you might want to hold off. But yeah, that was a case of where I tried to invest something into the channel, but unfortunately it did not pay off, and about $3,000 in the hole. But it has been great. I edited a lot of videos on, actually not a lot, but I edited the past 3 or 4 videos on that, and it was just so much better than my old 16-inch MacBook Pro. So yeah, this thing, my camera is sitting on top of it at the moment, and I want to get rid of it. The last video that you guys saw would have been the Peak Design Everyday case impressions. Where is that case? I was actually using it. Here it is. I was using it earlier today, and I kind of rotate between cases. I don't like having the same case on my phone 24/7 because, first of all, your phone gets dusty and dirt inside it, so clean it out, take the case off, let it breathe, especially when you're charging it. And I don't know, I just like feeling different cases, but no, I love this case. It is really good. The buttons, I've definitely gotten used to them. They're not as annoying as they were when I first bought, or when I first got the case. And it is a thick boy. Makes the phone feel a little bit bigger, which in the size of in the case of the Mini is not a terrible thing, and it's definitely manageable. But if you had like a 12 Pro, 13 Pro Max, whatever, then the phone would feel huge. But depends on what you like and what you can tolerate. They are delivering my mobile tripod, so that should be here soon. I don't know if I'm gonna make another video on it, but who knows, maybe. It really depends on if I have the time. So yeah, a couple of other things that I haven't really mentioned in videos is that I finally have been remonetized, obviously because I've hit the 1,000 subscribers, which is the threshold, and then met the watch time required. I was able to reapply for monetization. I had it years and years ago, and I only ever made like a few dollars from it. But now I actually finally got my first YouTube payout, which is really awesome. So thank you guys for watching the videos and watching the ads. This channel is far from profitable, but all of that money is obviously getting reinvested. But this is the first year that I've actually made some money from content creation, or like a decent amount of money to where that I have to fill out a tax return now. So hopefully I can keep that up, and you know, having some sort of passive income from YouTube is a really big goal of mine, or trying to at least turn this into something. Yeah, hopefully that carries on into 2022. So what else do I have kind of planned for next year? Hopefully making some more videos. How many videos did I make this year? 15 videos? I don't think that number is going to increase in 2022, unfortunately. Will be 16 including this, but as I said, I don't think that number is going to increase in 2022, unfortunately, unless I do some sort of traveling or I get time off work. I've started a new job, so it's a little bit difficult, and I'm trying to tie up some loose ends at uni and finally graduate. So I've got 4 papers left, bang that out. So yeah, maybe I might, I'm saying it once again, this YouTube thing might go on the back burner for a little bit, but hopefully, yeah, once the borders reopen and I get to travel and I can kind of get the creative juices flowing, and that is when I'll go hard with content creation. I signed up to Casey Neistat's monthly class as well, so that's starting sometime early next year, so you might see some videos from that. Hopefully I get time to actually participate properly in that class, which I think I will, just before uni and everything starts back up. Travel is probably one of the biggest things that I'm looking forward to going forward, and I really hope to visit Australia again, and maybe even the US, which I was supposed to do in 2020 but I didn't. So that's a big goal going forward, not just for 2022 but beyond that as well, and hopefully take you guys along for those adventures too, and actually show you what I'm about instead of talking about it on the camera. Okay, so I think that's pretty much going to wrap up this roundup. Hopefully, I didn't intend for this video to be like super long, but it probably is. Yeah, I hope everyone watching, if you're watching this all the way to the end, thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I hope everyone has had an incredible holiday period. Merry Christmas to everyone if you celebrate it, and hopefully you guys all have a wonderful new year and you set out some goals and achieve them. It's been pretty shit the past 2 years, just to be straight up about it, but I hope things look up. 2021 was a hell of a year, did some really cool things, was hoping to do some more cool things but didn't, and that's okay. That just means there's more stuff to look forward to. So yeah, I'm looking forward, or kind of patiently awaiting to see what 2022 throws at myself and what 2022 throws at the world. But until then, yeah, enjoy. If you've got time off, enjoy that with your family and your friends. If you have to work, I'm really sorry, but hopefully you get some time off to enjoy the holiday period. It's currently raining at the moment, so if you're in the southern hemisphere, I hope you get to enjoy some sun. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, don't get too cold. But yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you so much for a wonderful 21 on this YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, and as I said, there's going to be more to come, but otherwise, I'll say it again, I'm never going to give up on this channel, because I love it so much. I love creating, and I will continue to do that, even if it's just 1 or 2 videos a year. But until then, I'll catch you guys next year, hopefully with some exciting new content. Peace.